Hi angels, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm Evan and welcome to this video. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about 2021, all of 2021, all the months, not all the months, but like reviewing big parts of my 2021 and also just reviewing the entire year. And then also predicting 2022, things that are happening in 22 and just trying to see what I want to do next year, what's happening. And yeah, and also while doing a really cute, creative, glam rainbow look. Before we get right into the video, if you want to become an angel, do not forget to subscribe down below to my channel. It really helps me a lot. I really am trying to grow in 2022 with my YouTube channel and everything, all my socials. I really want to grow this year and work on that 100%. And yeah, always follow my socials. It really helps me a lot. It'll be all in the bio and also right here. My Instagram and TikTok are both the same username at Evan D Artistry, and my Snapchat for more close to close and realness is evan.mua. I never really posted it, but I'll start posting more stuff on there to communicate with you guys if you want. And yeah, subscribe to my channel. Grab your makeup brushes, grab your candles, grab your food, grab your drinks, and let's dive right into this video. Okay y'all, so I covered one eyebrow because this is where the paint splatter is gonna be, and then this side is where the glam is gonna be, so that's why I went off camera. Covered my eyebrow, powdered it, put color corrector over it because I have blue tones in my brow, so it's gonna cancel it out once I put a full coverage foundation on top of it and just my normal soap brow, so we could start the look and start talking about 2021. What a year. Alright you guys, I'm starting to prime the skin and let's start talking about 2021. Hey guys, so 2021 was such, like, it was the fastest year of my entire life. Like literally, I just can't believe it's about to be 2022. It's absolutely insane. Like the speed that this year.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Mind your business. I'm not talking to you.
Sorry about that, but the speed that this year went at is absolutely insane. Every month felt like 10 days. The way that 2021 went so fast is literally so scary. And honestly, for how quick 2021 felt, it was like a lot of stuff happened this year. In my personal life and like a lot of people's life. So now I'm going to be going into foundation and I'm going to be talking about the beginning of the year. We're going to start analyzing last year. So 2021, obviously let's start with January. I have nothing to say. January was a very like non-memorable month. I don't really remember, but I don't really remember a lot of things from January. Like nothing like memorable from January happened. For February, I remember February 2021 as one of the most saddest Valentine's Days because everyone was on dates with their significant others but me, including my best friend at the time, also my siblings, and I was the only one who is single, still single, that didn't go out or didn't have anyone to talk to that day, spend time with, or have any company, which is really sad because if you guys don't know, I am 17 and I've never like had anything like romantically related. Like I've never had like a boyfriend or like a fling or like nothing. Like I've never talked to no one. It was like very emotional for me because I'm one of those people who like love. Like I'm a very like loving person and I love anything romantic and stuff like that. So to not have like anyone, I literally slept the entire day. And I know it sounds like pity, like oh my god, like you don't have anyone, but like not that I didn't have anyone, but like everyone was out with their significant other and I don't have anyone. So hopefully that changes 2022. But imagine guys, this year I have a boyfriend. I feel like I'll be so happy. But yeah, I remember that being such a sad Valentine's Day because I felt lonely. I was listening to like sad music literally all day in bed and I just slept the entire day. I don't even think I ate that day. Like I didn't want to eat. I didn't have an appetite. Okay guys, so now that I finished foundation, let's move on to a concealer. So in the beginning of, no, it was the end of March, beginning of April, I took a 3-week trip to Puerto Rico. And girl, I did not know it was gonna be 3 weeks. My mother said that it was gonna be, did she say 2 weeks or 1 week? Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I'm Puerto Rican. My mom is from Puerto Rico. I was born here, but I'm Puerto Rican. She was like, let's go to Puerto Rico. We took a little vacation. We were like, we need a vacation. But when I tell you, I didn't know that we were staying there for 3 weeks. My mom changed her mind, and guys, mind you, I need makeup to function, and I need like my own space to function. So when my mom told me that we were staying there for 3 weeks, I did not pack a stitch of makeup. Literally the only thing I brought was like a clear Fenty gloss. Like, I need to do looks in order to function. I need to like be around what I love, which is my makeup, to function. And my mom didn't tell me that we were staying 3 weeks, and I was so mad. And she was like, I was just dying inside, because like I was going through something with my ex-best friend. Like, out of nowhere, they just started acting like a little distant, but also not explaining to me why. You can't be like, oh, you're my best friend, but like also like, I asked you to spend time with me, like let's do something, and then you're like, oh, I can't, but then I see you with your other best friends on Snapchat. That's a little like, it's giving like if there's an issue, or if you don't like how somebody's going, just tell me, because being silent, it hurts more. And I'm not saying this to make them look bad, because it's just, it happens. But in any of my relationships, which is a relationship, a friendship, like literally anyone, communication is key. And if we don't have communication, like we really don't have nothing, in my opinion. Like, communication is super, super, super important, and you need that for literally anything. Like I said, basically here I was just ranting, girl. This topic got me mad, because girl, I was ranting. Okay guys, so I'm gonna be setting my face now. Billie, not released, she announced her third project, her second album, sorry, because Don't Smile at Me is the EP, When We All Fall Asleep is her debut, and then her second sophomore album was Happier Than Ever. And she announced it. She didn't release it, she released it in July, but we'll get to that. But she announced it, and everyone was shook. I was shook, because I needed that at that time. If you guys don't know, Billie is my favorite artist. She has been since 2017. I've been supporting her for almost 6 years. I literally love her so much. You guys see my room, like, you see it. But Billie really saved my life in 2019, like, no joke. And I will always be grateful for her, and I would never not support her. I love her so much. And she announced Happier Than Ever, and I was like, oh, you are absolutely kidding. Because When We All Fall Asleep had been one of the like most awarded albums of all time. Like, hello, she took the Grammys, she won Billboard awards, she won but yeah, it was literally insane. Like, all the stands like posting like the album cover, and then like her promoting it all over the world with like billboards, and it was so like, I needed that at that time, like I said, because like the best friend drama and everything. Like, I really needed like some happiness, and that really brought me some happiness. Okay guys, so the next thing that I will be doing is eyeshadow. I put some translucent setting powder under my eyes, because I'm going to be using really pigmented, colorful shadows. So if any of the shadow falls onto my under eye, it won't ruin my entire base. I'm going to be using the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag Facelift eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. It is absolutely stunning. Manny really snapped. It's like all of these bright rainbow shades, and then the line down of shimmers. So I'm looking into the viewfinder, because why not? And all the neutrals. So I'm gonna be dipping into this palette and creating a beautiful rainbow paint splatter look. But first, we're doing the glam side. Something very bad happened. Obviously you guys know this whole COVID pandemic is literally going insane, and it is getting worse and worse and worse, especially in New York. I am from New York, and it's getting very, very bad here. But in July, I got a really bad case of COVID, and so did me and my siblings. And it was so bad. Literally every room like had COVID. Like I was quarantined in my room. My sister was in my mom's room, and then my brother was in my sister's room. Also in 2021 I went back to school. So as a freshman I was only a freshman in school in like actual in-person school for 6 months, and then I had to leave because of the insane COVID outbreak. But I left school in like March like everyone else, and it was absolutely insane. I think I left like February earlier because my mom like was reading all the stuff about COVID and how it was getting worse. So I like left school like 2 weeks or a week before COVID like really went like global and crazy and insane in March. But yeah, so I went back to school in September, and it's been insane. Like recent news, all my regions got canceled, and I think we're gonna go back into lockdown again, like online school, because in New York the COVID cases have been so bad. It's insane. Everyone's getting it. Everyone's constantly getting tested. Vaccines are running out, and it's very, very scary. But yeah, it's really insane, and I can't believe that I finally went back to school, and soon they will possibly be closing it again. But something else about 2021 that I was really, really proud of is how many makeup looks I've like gotten done. Like 2020 like was a really good year for looks. Like right now around the screen I'll pop some of like my all-time favorite ones of 2021, but like I got so many good looks like done, and I'm literally so proud of that. Like I had so many iconic looks this year. Like I had my Carrie look for Halloween, I had my Kiromi look, I had my like a bunch of looks, my solar eclipse look, I had what else? I'm like looking at my wall of looks. I had one of my all-time favorites. I just felt so beautiful. It was like the rhinestone butterfly. I had the graphic liner with like the Anastasia electric liners, like with the electric like green beanie. So proud of what I created. And like yeah, this year for makeup looks like was one of like my best, because I feel like this is like the best year that I've been at makeup, if that makes sense. I cannot wait for 2022 to produce more looks for you guys. Okay guys, so I finished the eyeshadow and it looks very cute, but it needs a lash like to complete it. There's something off about it. This year I turned 17 a few months ago in November, and I can't believe that in 2022 I'll be 18. It's absolutely insane to me. And yeah, now that my lashes are curled and I have mascara, I'm gonna go pop up my lash and I'll be right back. Alright, so the lashes are on and this eye looks so stunning. Like I feel so beautiful right now. And then I also did like the paint drip outline with a brow pencil, and it's looking kind of good. Let's keep on chatting about 2021. Okay guys, so I want to talk about a very important thing, and something that means a lot to me that's been happening in 2021. So and someone who makes my life so much happier, and who makes me so much happier, and like just makes me feel sane for once in my life. My best friend Jaylee is the most amazing best friend, and literally everyone says it. Like even my family says it. Jayla is my best friend. I'm telling you guys about her right now. I've never spoke about her on my channel, but when I went back to school in September, like we got closer because we had like some classes together, and now she's my like best friend. I love her so much. I've known her for like about like 3 years now, because I met her in freshman year, but like I said, I was only in school freshman year for 6 months, so like you didn't really have time to like be friends with anyone, you know, because like we barely knew each other. But this year we've gotten closer, and I can say that she is one of the most important people in my life, and she makes me feel so much happier. She's literally my other half in a girl. It's insane. And yeah, I love her so much, and that's happened. Our FaceTime calls just make me so happy. Like we literally are so attached to each other, and I love that. Like I've never had, not that I've never had, but like I feel like her being my best friend like makes so much sense. Like people always say it all the time, like it makes so much sense because we're so alike. And yeah, I'm so grateful to have Jaylee in my life as my best friend. Alright you guys, so the eyeshadow is done, the lashes on, and then this side is done. The paint drips are all colored and the lashes on, so we're almost done. Now I'm just gonna do my face makeup, so we're gonna go into bronzer and talk about a few more things. So Another thing that happened in 2021 that was very important to me actually happened the other day at Christmas. So it is Christmas morning, and basically I'm just opening my gifts, and one of the last gifts, right? Everyone starts to get weird. Like, everyone starts looking at me, and everyone's like, Evan, like, you have another gift. So my mom is like, Evan, give me your phone so I can record. So I give her my phone, she starts recording, and my brother is like, okay, Evan, this is my gift to you. And I start basically looking at my at his phone. He's like, put the passcode, and he's telling me his password because he wants me to open his phone and see it. So I put it in, and I'm like, AJ's the wrong password. And then like I had to do like a few times, and then I found out my brother got me tickets to the Happier Than Ever World Tour for February 19th at Madison Square Garden, and I literally died. Like, I've been supporting Billie since 2017, and Billie literally saved my life, so it's insane that I'm even like getting to see her, and the fact that he did that is so sweet. Like, I literally cannot breathe. I even made like a TikTok about it, but like I can't like get over it. Like, that's insane. Like, I've literally been supporting Billie since she was 15, and now she's 20, and I'm seeing her in 2022 in 2 months. It's like in like 53 or 54 days. Insane. I'm like, oh, it's just so insane. Like, I had no idea, because like they've been sold out forever. So I mean, he got these tickets like months ago, and like was gonna surprise me with it, which is insane. Like, that's so special, and like I can't believe that happened. It's like, ooh, it made me so happy, and I just couldn't believe it, and I still cannot believe it. I'm still like in shock and like in denial, low-key. Okay, y'all, now I'm bronzed, and I look like I have some life in me. Contour my nose a little bit, my jaw, like I look very nice and bronzed now. Now we're gonna get into blush. So I'm gonna take my favorite blush brush down below in the comments. I want you guys to tell me like, what was your favorite moment of 2020? Like, what was something crazy that happened in 2020? Like, I really want to know, because like I want to see if anyone else agrees that 2020 was the fastest year. I mean, my family has told me like that they think that it was the fastest year too, but like it's like insane how fast it went. Like, next is highlight, so I'm just gonna spray some setting spray.
Basically bathing it.
Now I'm gonna take some Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm. My favorite thing to glow. Do you see that already? Okay, guys. This highlighter is so beautiful. If you guys have never used it, never seen it, like literally how. And for the last thing, before we predict 2022 and all the amazing things and what I want to do in 2022 when I'm done with my face, the last thing is I'm just going to be using a black liquid lipstick. This is Weirdo from Different Star Cosmetics, and I'm just going to do a black lip, and I feel like it would complement the look very nice with a black lip, like one of my signature favorite lipsticks. Alright, you guys, so this is the final artistry look. I feel like I'm Mick when I say artistry.
On Artistry of Life, it's Angel.
So yeah, angels, this is the final paint like drip artistry look. And before we leave this video, I just want to talk about some things that are coming in 2021 and some things that I'm predicting of my future in 2022. I keep on saying 2021, I mean 2022, and let's get into that. So a few things that are different in 2022 is I'll be a senior in high school already. I feel like I was just like literally a freshman. I don't know how that makes sense, but yeah, I'm gonna be a senior in September. I'm turning 18. I definitely want to be more consistent on YouTube and take my social media career way more seriously, because this is what I love to do, and you guys always know that I've always loved doing this. Also, I want to create a really good filming schedule for me to film for YouTube, because literally like my filming schedule is all over the place. Literally before I uploaded this, I uploaded last time in October. Crickets. Hopefully I gain more recognition for my makeup looks, because I really do work hard on them, and just my channel in general, so I could grow and be where I want to be in my makeup artist influencer career. Definitely manifesting blessings and just a lot of good things coming into my life in 2022, and I'm just excited for everything new. I'm gonna be seeing Billy on tour in like February, which is literally insane. I still don't believe it. But yeah, a lot of new things coming in 2022. I'm just so excited for the future, and I'm very optimistic about this and what I'm doing. If you angels like today's video, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel to become an angel, a part of my little angel family here that is growing in 2022, manifesting it. And also, do not forget to follow all my socials, my Instagram and TikTok, but the same username, and my Snapchat at Evan.MUA. I don't really post on Instagram, but I don't really post on Snapchat, sorry, but I will be trying to if you guys want. Snapchat's kind of like dead in my opinion. I might delete my Snapchat, who knows, but yeah, I love you guys. Thank you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to everything that went on in 2021 in my life and everything that's coming in 2022 and watching me do this look. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you angels in the next one. Bye guys.